I'm Dave and this is Adam, and we're from Forster, a communications agency dealing with positive change. And the purpose of our involvement with today's session was to ask the question, how do you brand a change maker, and what is a change maker? What is a change maker for people? So we wanted to open up that discussion to the floor and debate what makes a change maker, how do you go about branding a change maker, and what that process would involve. And you're right, we did have some lively conversations, and I think it's been really positive.
Yeah, they took it in unexpected directions for us, but it was really great in that what the core of the debate came down to is that people wanted three different things from that kind of a brand. People were open to the idea of a brand for changemakers, but some people wanted to invite other people into the process, get people involved in being a changemaker. Some people wanted to say, okay, this is what we think the level of change is to be a changemaker, and other people just wanted to be able to recognise who else was dealing on the same level as they were. And that's taken us to where we are now.
So what we're going to do now is develop those ideas and look at those ideas and examine them and see where we can push them and feedback with people again tomorrow.
Hi, my name's Jimmy. We've just run a little co-creation session which was called Retail Reset. Retail Reset, well, the session was all about designing a high street as if the world mattered. The idea was to get everyone sitting around and just to draw on the most fantastic, hand-wettingly huge, amazing ideas to turn the high street from something which is really rubbish, boring, monotone, and ruining our economy into something amazing, fun, brilliant. Everyone pitched in loads, we got loads of ideas. That's kind of what we did, and it went really well.
My name's Andrew Sims, I'm with the New Economics Foundation, and this evening we've had something called Think Club. It's the thinking equivalent of Fight Club, only nobody gets hit and it's all very friendly. And today we've been debating the legacy of the Big Bang deregulation in the City of London, looking at what's happened economically, environmentally and socially ever since. We've had a fantastic evening in which dozens of people have come up with loads of great ideas about how we can begin to turn the tide, to have a bigger bang to a different kind of economy, a new kind of economy based upon living within our environmental needs and making sure that people's day-to-day needs get met, and having a stable economy that doesn't fall apart due to the speculative abuses of those working in investment banking.
I'm Nicola and this is Matt and Thomas, and we are students from London Metropolitan University working with DHSDA, presenting our ideas on Free State of Soho.
The project was essentially a year's work that speculated where Soho might go in the future, questioning existing policies and bringing out some new ones.
That would allow and encourage development while maintaining the area's kind of key character and what makes Soho Soho.
Hi, we're London Community Neighbourhood Co-op and I'm Leslie.
I'm Dee.
And we've been doing a workshop on community-led sustainable development. We have a project of a 3-storey straw bale house apartment building that we're hoping to build in central London, as well as a community centre attached to it.
And it's part of a community neighbourhood, and it is community-led, meaning it's from bottom up rather than top down.
We've got 6 projects involved in the community centre, so there's not just the housing, there's also lifelong learning, there's food security, there's cafe with healthy food, mutual fund and lifelong education.
And we will also be providing a mutual fund and looking at developing sort of alternative economic systems, so providing workspaces, helping people to set up their own businesses. Yeah, so something similar to the hub.
Hi, I'm Michael Norton. I've started something called Buzzbank, which is a crowdfunding platform for people to raise money from groups of supporters, giving something back in return and creating a sense of fun and involvement between what they're doing and the supporters who are helping make it happen. So we've been talking about crowdfunding, we've been talking about fundraising, tips for how to persuade your friends to give you the money you need to make something happen. We've been talking about the economic climate and social enterprise and the way in which we're going to have to develop new ways of funding in order to get things to happen in the world.
Myself and Sally set up Mztek as a kind of learning community building a learning community where we could get the knowledge that we wanted from this masters, actually from our community, because we knew lots of people working in new media arts. This is sort of our field, and who were probably, we thought were probably more than willing to do a talk or run a workshop, and so it kind of went from there really. We've had a really good response and we've done some really good things and people are really interested in kind of what Mztek are doing.
Hi, I'm Julia Udall from Studio Polpo.
I'm Anna Holder from Studio Polpo.
I'm Michael Oswell.
I'm Christina Chirulli from Studio Polpo.
And the project we've been working on today is called River Commons. It's a project that we're initiating looking at the rivers in Sheffield, the rivers and the waterways, and how to get more access to the resources that are already there and how to connect different people and groups together to make the best use of them.
Hi, my name is Nicola and I am coming from L.C.N.C, the Senses of Perfume. I'm here today at the hub as I am running a scented meditation. Change smells good. A meditation with perfume that helps people resettle, connect and change.
Hi, my name's Barrett Stamboulian and I run We Say We Pay. We Say We Pay is a public fundraising mechanism. So that means it gives people the ability to raise money for their own projects. So we've sort of reinterpreted the idea of public subscription and really wanted to create a framework that people could, with relatively small sums of money and structure, really deliver the social good that we can deliver. So this is about crowdsourced, community-funded projects of personal and local importance.
We believe we fundamentally need to reconceptualize the way that we think about work. And we believe that we won't have employment recovery until that happens. Rethink Work, see the possibilities. Rethinkwork.org.
We organize the Wow Talks. The Wow Talks is all about being very punchy and clear about what is inspiring to you, why you do what you do, what you love to do. And we have here inspiring people tonight from the social enterprise world. Every month it's a different topic. Next month it will be food. The month after it will be well-being. And it's always people that are doing inspiring things, sharing in 9 minutes what they do, why they do what they do, and ending up with a question, a punchy question. So yeah, that's the Wild Pass.
So my name's Eugenie and I'm the founder of Spark and Mettle, which is an aspirations agency for 16 to 25-year-olds, and we support young people get the connections and the resources they need to find a career that they're going to love and in which they're going to flourish and thrive. And we just hosted a wonderful conversation along with Just of 00 around youth and the city and aspirations in the future, and we were thrilled to have Ben in on the conversation.
I'm Ben. I do a little bit of work for Spark and Mettle, but my main job is working at a social enterprise in Tottenham, which is really interesting. It was great to be involved in the conversation and great to hear what people are thinking about what the problems are and what the solutions are, obviously to youth unemployment and to reasons behind things like the riots happening and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a really brilliant space and really cool to be here and be involved.